ever heard of a queen that lost her crown? Not because of war or because of betrayal, but because she stood her ground due to disobedience. Let me share with you a story from the Bible about Queen Vashti. Now, some of you might know this story from the Bible about Queen Vashti who lost her crown. So, it all began when the king hosted a big party in the palace. It was running for many days. There were so much drinking, so much things to eat. There were lots of partying, making merries, and all of that. Meanwhile, Vashti, the queen, to King Xerxes, was also hosting a banquet for the women in the same palace. So, meaning there are two parties going on. So, so the king called on the servants to go summon his wife, which is Queen Vashti, to show her off to the people that attended the party. So, when this message was relayed to Vashti, Vashti declined. She said no and refused to honor the request of the king. When the king heard that Queen Vashti refused to come, he was furious, and this was a disobedience to him and to the other people that attended the party. So he called on his advisors that usually help him with making decisions and with the matters of law and order in the community. So there was this particular man, his name was Nemuka. Nemuka gave him an advice and said, if it continues this way, the wives of every man will start disobeying their husbands. He actually made a point. If people heard that Queen Vashti disregarded the words of her husband, the wives are going to mimic what actually happened. And so they were trying to foresee the future on what should be done to prevent this from happening, to make wives respect their husbands. And Nemuka gave an advice to the king to banish Vashti and never to appear in front of the king again. And it actually happened. Queen Vashti's disobedience actually led her to losing her crown because of disobedience to her husband. And then the king made a decree sending messages to everyone in the community that husbands should be the master of their home to avoid disobedience from their wives. Now, because Queen Vashti lost her crown because of disobedience, it actually paved the way for Esther to becoming the queen. And so, it is not all about beauty. It is actually not about whatever that is in the physical. Anyone can be disposed. And the next comes in line. Now, I'm not trying to mock Queen Vashti, but I'm trying to say that obedience is actually the key, and also honoring the fact that the man in the family way is actually the head of the family, and there shouldn't be any room for disobedience. So this is the end of our story for today, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe for more videos and for more stories from the Bible. Bye.